In a DataHive, we believe that future of AI is all about users running it locally on their devices, powered by user-owned data. We're building the world's first privacy AI agent, helping users and enterprises transform data liabilities into data assets. One of the biggest missing pieces is that users don't have ownership of their data. And there's a huge, massive opportunity where sovereignty in data ownership within AI needs to play a key role, which is perfectly suited for what Web3 enables as an industry. For sure. My name is Ray Gill. I'm the founder and CEO of DataHive. And at DataHive, we believe that the future of AI is all about users running it locally on their devices, powered by user-owned data. And one of the biggest missing pieces is that users don't have ownership of their data. It lives with companies that are external, enterprises, and there's no way for currently a scalable way for users to take ownership of their information. So we're building the world's first privacy AI agent, helping users and enterprises transform data liabilities into data assets, and that becomes the foundation of this decentralized AI that we're building towards. Yeah, I've kind of been always challenging myself, especially from a young age, always kind of putting myself in positions and roles where there's a quick, steep learning involved. I enjoy learning. I think I'm able to pick up things fast. And the company prior to DataHive, I was advising them. They were in the email marketing space. Helped them with their expansion, and they had an IPO. And as part of that engagement, I interacted with a lot of retailers and enterprises who were seeking to build consented data relationship with users. And also I saw this big shift around privacy at that time was just starting. So I started to kind of connect those two dots, and those really became the foundation for DataHive. This required a lot of kind of testing and validating different ideas and concepts and speaking with customers, but all of that has been super helpful into becoming the foundation of DataHive. Yeah, for sure. So data, from our perspective, has become a liability, and it needs to be an asset. And it's a liability both for enterprises and also users. For enterprises, it's a liability because now their employees can be targeted for manipulation and other things from their data these AI models can collect. As you know, AI is able to clone a voice, and it's also able to analyze data rapidly. So as data is collected by data brokers, it's being profiled and sold to unknown companies. And now any of those companies can buy data on individuals and use it to target them with manipulation and other information harm. And on the user side, it's very much a similar story where our data has monetary value. We should have ownership of it, and we should be able to choose who to share it with and what the transaction entails. And as I mentioned, this data asset has value for both enterprises as well users. And that's where our AI data asset layer 2 comes into play, where this data asset can be deployed and monetized to help enterprises power their data-driven use cases, and at the same time help users run and control their own AI, which they run locally on their devices powered by their data assets. I think the Zero G team is great. They've been super supportive, and we've been building on the Zero G platform from day one. We're using them as a DA and also a storage layer as well. So we're storing data from our partners and our customer data in their storage layer. And now we're starting to, or as we launch our consumer app, a lot of the inference related aspects will be stored on Zero G as well. So all of that is collectively helping us move towards a decentralized AI powered by user-owned data. So we share a very common goal and a mission with the Zero G team. And we're very much looking forward to building and growing this relationship with them. So we were looking for given the volumes we're dealing with, we were looking for a system with high throughput where we can analyze the data rapidly. Given that we're serving for enterprises and consumers, consumer use cases and enterprise use cases, and given their speed, I think that was a big thing for us. And also security as well. There's a lot of enterprise clients we're dealing with where we need SOC 1 and SOC 2 compliance. So security is paramount for us. So those two were very core features of their platform that fit well with where and how we're building our ecosystem. There are several areas where their tech plays a key role, but I want to make sure we talk to our tech guys to make sure we can give the most correct answer. So I think we got a lot of feedback and support from the OnePiece team as well as the Zero G team. And we focused on securing key relationships with our and key partnerships, and really just focus on solving for the core problem, which is all around helping users take ownership of their information. So we're partnering with academic institutions across the U.S. And that approach is allowing us to grow quickly. We're starting our launch in California and then scaling across the US. So we're super excited and I think we have a lot more to share over the next few weeks. Yeah, so with the New York University's Stern School of Business, they have a division called Endless Frontier Labs. So they selected DataHive, and they like our mission of how we're using science and technology to solve key issues around the world. And for us, our focus is very much on data privacy and data ownership. So with NYU, we're collaborating with them on two fronts. One is a beta launch across our campus. So we're rolling out our AI agent across students. And second is a research project which is focused around how AI agents can protect employees, individuals, and even children from information harm, and how how we as a society need to prioritize data ownership. So we'll have a lot more to share as that study completes later or early next year. And that research will definitely play a big role in how we build and scale DataHive as well. So we'll have a lot more to share on that soon. So I think two fronts. One was really the helping us hone in and refine our value proposition and how we pitch and present what we're building. I think there's a lot of different moving pieces to our solution. We have a value we add value to enterprises, we add value to consumers, and we want to be able to talk about that in as quickly as possible to the various different audiences we're speaking with, be it investors, be it enterprises, be it schools. So I think that was a big thing we wanted to become better at, as well as having support and partnership with Zero G to quickly build and launch our beta. So those two areas have been of immense value for us at DataHive. Yeah, I think it was the various feedbacks. Like even though the program was fully online, I think after we finish pitching across the various meetings, there was also, or every time, there was really good feedback from the mentors and other folks on the call on how to become better. I think that was key, and also I didn't shy away from calling Dafu and meeting in person. So I've enjoyed I've enjoyed meeting him, even though the program was online. Hey, I made the time to meet Dafu and others, and I really enjoyed that experience. Yeah, so we've got a node sale coming up. So we'll start sharing that on our socials very soon. As well, we'll be planning for TGE early next year. We've got a beta launch happening in Southern California across various schools. So we're going to have a lot of users on our platform, helping us scale and refine our core value proposition. And there's some key enterprise partnerships we're just finalizing, which help us accelerate our rollout even faster. So distribution plays a very key role. We want to be able to roll out the platform to as many enterprises and to as many users as we can, as quickly as we can. So we've been kind of building up for this. So we'll have a lot more to share over the next few weeks. Yeah, so I think on the AI side, and in particular with Web3, we believe that for AI, we need to figure out real use cases that add value to users, and I think that's the biggest missing piece. AI can do a lot of things, and we're seeing companies like OpenAI and Google build use cases which are very much work related. So for example, we can use AI for coding, we can use AI for writing, and even graphics as well, which is great. But I think from a user perspective, how does an AI add value to a user on a daily basis? I think that is the biggest missing piece pertaining to Web3, and there's a huge, massive opportunity where sovereignty in data ownership within AI needs to play a key role, which is perfectly suited for what Web3 enables as an industry. So we believe there's going to be a massive opportunity there, where companies build personalized user experiences. And so we're very excited to be solving one piece of that, which is helping users take ownership of their information, so that my data is running my AI, which I run locally on my devices, and that is going to unlock a huge set of capabilities and agentic commerce. So we're very fortunate to be solving for that one piece, but there's so much to do. Yeah, I would say first, figure out what is it that you want to achieve. Do you want to, are you trying to get customers? Are you trying to raise capital? Are you trying to perfect your pitch? Are you trying to do something else? So make sure you have a clear understanding of where you want to be at the end of the program. And also think about how you're going to leverage the program, because the program is only as good as how effectively you connect and leverage the network within the incubator. So make sure you're active, make sure you know where you want to be at the end of the program, and just be willing to take feedback, be it good or bad. I think every meeting, every touch point helps entrepreneurs think through and refine their business models. So don't be shy to take criticism. Don't be shy to have negative feedback. I think everything is just helping you become better. So just keep pushing forward, and don't take no for an answer. Keep pushing ahead.